Well, hello there, folks, and here we are in Sundrum Castle Holiday Park in Ayr, and I'm in a caravan, and I'm actually right next to the dog waste litter bin. Aye, but there's my smart car, and it's a nice caravan, but oh, it's a noisy place with the planes flying over into Prestwick Airport. There's another one there flying over, and they go from like 5 in the morning right up to about 11 at night. So it's quite noisy if you're sitting outside. And here's the entrance to the park. Lots of amenities and facilities, and a fish and chip shop, which is most important. So day one, I decided to walk around here, waterfront and town. I decided to go by bus because I couldn't pay in town because all the car park spaces you have to use an app on your smartphone. I don't have a smartphone, so I just took the bus in. I've got my bus pass. So here we are in town, and there's the Robert Burns fish and chip shop, but it's closed because it's only 10 in the morning. And headed down to the waterfront. Yeah. Watch out, man, you're going to get hit there. Hold it. Yeah, that's good. It's alright now. I nearly got killed there in front of my camera. Could have got a good claim. So here's the sort of architecture of the city, and that's the sort of kiddies theme park place where you pay to get in. So now we're down at the waterfront, and we see all the sort of new flats that's been put up, sort of fancy looking flats. And oh, it's a lovely day, and there's the waterfront with hardly anybody on except for some dog walkers. And there's a Lang Scott Smile. If you follow that down, it takes you to the Cromwell Fort, well, the remains of the fort. I'll just show you the fancy flats again. Where is everyone? It's 10 in the morning. Well, there's a couple there. So here's the Cromwell Fort. It's just the walls that are left. Behind it, it holds up the back gardens and the houses above. Down at the bottom there is Miller's Folly. I'll just show you that in a minute. Miller's Folly. Here it is. Some guy built it. It looks as though it could fall down. I wouldn't like to stand underneath it. So here we are down at the river. And really nice. A lot of fancy houses and flats all built. And here's an old bridge. It's taken away. And there's a sort of newer bridge next to it, which is like 100-year-old anyway. I don't know. And now we're walking into the town. Here's the town itself. Just the usual stuff. And I went to the shopping centre where I got some pants and Primark and some batteries for my camera out of Poundland. I got a few bunches to eat because I was hungry. So day 2, my legs were sore, my feet were sore, so I decided to have a lazy day around the camp. Get hot water on my feet, and we got a wee bit of gameplay with my wee pal Mousy. Yeah, plenty of toilet roll. Always got to take that. So I decided to go to the chip shop, but here it was closed. It was off season. It was shut up. No fish and chips. So I decided to go to Joppa village where somebody told me there was a fish and chip shop. So I headed up this country lane just next to the caravan site by this farm where new houses were built in it. And up there's where you get the bus stop. There's the new houses that were built, quite nice looking. And I continued up the lane to Joppa. So here's the bus stops in Joppa, and that's the main road into here. And this way's down to the fish and chip shop. And there's the chip shop there, great, fish and chips, lovely. And headed back to the caravan, heated it back up the microwave, lovely. So here we are in day 3, and I was headed to Burns Cottage and Burns Birthplace Museum in Alloa. And I got the number 42 bus again. And here it looks like the same people on board the bus. So I got to the seafront and I was heading 2 miles along to the Millennium Bridge. So at the Millennium Bridge you turn inland and walk down the river lane. It's quite a nice lane and full of dog walkers as usual. And headed up to the Spar shop where I stopped for some munchies and also got my lottery tickets. Here's hoping. So you go across the crossroads and up to Burns Birthplace Museum to the right. And you see the big moose, which was one of Burns' poems about a moose.
We, Sleekit, Karen, timorous beastie. Oh, what a panic's in thy breastie. Thou need an start our sigh hasty. Why, bickering brattle, I would be loath to run and chase thee, via murdering cattle.
Well, thanks for that poem, Mousy. So here we are at the Burns Birthplace Museum, and there's the entrance which you pay to get in. And the museum itself is very dark to keep the exhibits sort of dark and dark. So I had to use my flash photography, even though they said you shouldn't, otherwise I would have got nothing. So at the back there's a museum restaurant, and it's actually bigger than the museum itself. And we go head back down the road and see Burns Cottage, very nice. This is in Alloa, which is like, it's about roughly 2 to 3 miles from here itself, and then heading back. Well, I started walking back, and eventually I got the bus into town, and then the bus back to the campsite, but oh, my feet were sore. It had been a long day and really sore feet. Yeah, a bit of hot water did it good. So, I started thinking about Tam O'Shanter, that woodcut, and oh, I got this nightmare. Yeah, I thought I was on horseback as Tam O'Shanter, and the witch was after me. Oh no, the dreaded witch. Anyway, I just kept moving around trying to avoid this witch, and it was ridiculous. Kept attacking me. So I thought I better go over that bridge, go over the bridge and get into the water and get away from that witch. That was the answer. Oh, keep moving. Oh, silly witch. Get away, witch. Run for it. Keep going, horsey. So there we are. After that night where I needed a Guinness, and I did a wee bit of the old 3D modelling again, as you can see, and some nice music. So there you are, folks. That's the end of that holiday. See you next time.